as I told you in my introduction, we have been working working with sustainable food production and consumption since the beginning of 2000. We have been using our purchase to support sustainable production and also trying to introduce it to serving the food and try to teach the children how to appreciate sustainable and nutritious eating habits. We call ourselves a living lab for sustainable food systems because we are trying to continuously cooperate with the society, the business, and the academia. And the fundament of all our work is this meal concept based on research from the agriculture. We introduced it, we invented it and introduced it in 2010 in a former EU project. It's very similar to the Eat Lancet Commission reference diet. Diet unit in Södertälje. In Sweden, the school meals from year 1 are financed by taxes. So the children and the pupils in the school, up to from 1 year to 18 years, get free school meals every day. So it's kindergartens, primary schools, secondary schools, also institutions for elder people, and we serve around 3,000 portions per day. We have this food budget, around 12 million euros per year. As you can see, we support 6 other municipalities with their procurement because, as the earlier speaker said, it's great challenges to get sustainable food on the plate. So that's why we have developed these skills during the years. So that's why we help other municipalities with their procurement. We have been working with a number of development projects during the years, and that is a part of mainly the reason till why we have been so successful in this work. As I said earlier, we have 13,000 portions every day, so we reach approximately 15% of the Södertälje municipality's citizens. And that is a great effect, actually. We are also, there has been a lot of awards during the years. We have gotten a lot of attention of our work. And we have becoming a front runner when it comes to using public procurement and public meal as a driver for sustainable food production and consumption in Sweden. And in the municipality, we work in a very broad perspective. We have the diet unit, the meal production, but we also have our city planning office that are very involved in the work when it comes to stimulate locally produced food. Because they have this city planning map that they are in charge of, and they can decide what you should do where. And that is very important because Södertälje has a huge city. It's an urban-rural municipality, but we have a lot of urban. It's a huge city, so that's why people want somewhere to live and they want to buy things and so on and so on. So it's very important that the municipality try to find ways to protect the agricultural land. So that is what we have been doing very, very much. We have built up a number of strategies to protect this agricultural land. We are also using our work a lot in our city branding, because people like good food, good high-quality food. And we have also been working a lot trying to increase the number of jobs in the green sector. When it comes to public procurements, you have to continuously be very creative. What we've done here is an example. This is corporation. They lease land owned by the municipality, and they grow the vegetables. And then you can pay a certain amount for a piece of land, as if you want the vegetables. Then you get the outcome from what is growing on this piece of land. So the municipality, we have a contract by season with this organization, but also a lot of consumers that lives. This is in a small town in the municipality. So a lot of citizens can go and buy vegetables from this organization, but they can't actually decide what they get in their basket. It depends on what is growing. So that is a very successful method. And we also demand education in gardening, because there are a number of kindergartens and some primary school nearby. So in the springtime they can grow things, and in the autumn they can harvest their food. So it's very successful. This is another example of creative procurement. It's in the city. Okay, it's in the city near the commuter rail. It's a social enterprising. They combine activities connected to people who are employed and the rehabilitation, and also they are selling vegetables to private persons, but we also, the municipality, buy a lot of vegetables from them. And for them, the difference between surviving and not surviving is the purchase that the municipality are buying from them. They need us to be the customer. And then we have a project going on now. It's a huge project, business development project, where we support companies in the whole Stockholm region. But we are based in Södertälje to become more sustainable, successful, and employ more. And we are also building this regional node to permanent it and to continue to work with a number of activities connected to food production, sustainable food production and consumption. And we are arranging networks. We have a number of development programs, and we help them to develop products. We have, for example, we have around 100 kitchens that we have developed to a test bed. Is the public kitchens. So we help them develop products based on Swedish ingredients, or ingredients that you can grow in Sweden. So for example, there is one company, they have these cereals from Sweden. So instead of using rice and pasta that we have to import, we try to invent new appetizing recipes where they use barley, oat, wheat that you can grow, of course, whole grain. We made these burgers over there. It's made from former egg-laying hens, because in Sweden you don't eat hen meat, is not very popular, so that's why a company, we help them to invent products that people actually eat. So hen burger is a great success today in Sweden, from former waste from the egg-laying industry. So we're trying to, and this is instead of soya vegetable meat, instead of using soya beans, this is made of green peas that you can grow in Sweden. So that is examples. To help them, support them to get into the market, we have this monitoring system where we decide how much we should buy every year, and we do follow it up every month so that we actually buy it, so they get the business and that they can survive. And also we try to spread it to other municipalities so that they can survive with their product. So I'm out of time. But should I say that we work a lot with the authorities in the county because they are responsible for the agriculture on the national level, and we have to work very broad. And that is also a part of our success, that we work very broad with the stakeholders that the food producers are depending on. So now until from 2070. We have been working with around 150 companies and supported them in some way. So this is a great success, and I think that this kind of project should be in all regions in whole Europe. Then you really will support those companies, and we will make a change. So thank you. So if you want to get in contact with me, because as I said earlier, we are looking for partners in upcoming EU program period, you should just get in contact with me. And you have this homepage, it's very good, dietforgreenplanet.se, dietforgreenplanet.se, and it's also in English, so you can read more about us and our projects. Thank you.